There are some things that we can't avoid, but thankfully yacht disasters and accidents at sea are relatively rare. While there's plenty to worry about if you own a yacht or plan on buying one in the future, such incidents are not nearly as common as they used to be. Which yacht disasters do you remember? Come and let's discover the top 5 devastating yacht disasters in recent years. Make sure to watch the whole video. We've saved the most devastating yacht disaster for the end of the video. Welcome back to Yacht News, where you may enjoy the most spectacular and up-to-date yacht news. Before we begin, like and subscribe so that we can welcome you aboard. Do give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoy it, turn on the bell icon to receive notifications about upcoming videos. Today, we are going to discover the top 5 devastating yacht disasters in recent years. Let's start with number 5 on our list. Devastating yacht disaster number 5, My Saga. The yacht Saga, which was estimated to be worth roughly $50 million and was manned by an Italian crew while flying the Cayman Islands flag, sank around 9 miles or 14.5 kilometers off the shore of Catanzaro Marina in the Gulf of Squillace in Italy. The 40-meter-long luxury vessel was traveling from Milazzo to Gallipoli at the time of the disaster. Do you remember this disaster? Let me share with you what happened. The crew of the yacht informed the Port Authority of Cretone's operations room that there was more and more water on board. A Romanian patrol boat, the CP-321, was dispatched to the area for rescue operations as soon as assistance was requested. The Romanian patrol boat, together with a ship of the Frontex, European Border and Coast Guard Agency, quickly made their way to the Saga. The Romanian patrol boat was able to rescue 4 passengers and a staff member and bring them to the safety of the Catanzaro Marina port. The Frontex contacted in the meantime a towing business in Crotone in an effort to save the Saga yacht, which was making more and more water aboard. The Crotone-based tugboat, Alessandro Secondo, came on the scene at early light to save the yacht. Unfortunately, this situation became worse and worse as the Saga absorbed more and more water. The luxurious ship quickly went underwater up to the fly, making recovery efforts impossible. This made Alessandro Secondo give up on rescuing the ship and letting it sink. The true causes of the sinking Saga remain a mystery. What do you think happened with the My Saga? My Saga was built by the commercial ship manufacturer Cantieri San Marco. She was delivered as Yuko in 2007. The ship manufacturer Cantieri San Marco no longer exists, and several hulls were inherited by Monaco Yachting and Technologies. The yacht was designed by renowned designer Tim Haywood. Now, if you think My Saga's accident was devastating, make sure to keep watching for number 4 to number 1 on our list. Devastating yacht disaster number 4, Domani. The 45-meter Bernati yacht Domani encountered trouble around 45 miles or 72.5 kilometers off the coast of Washington. According to the American Coast Guard, the crew of the yacht was unable to shut the transom door, which led to the flooding of the beach club and left her inoperable and adrift. Do you remember this yacht disaster? This incident occurred on May 7th of 2022. A Jayhawk helicopter crew from Air Stations Astoria and motor lifeboat personnel from the stations Quileute River and Grays Harbor were among the first responders on site. When they arrived, the yacht was wallowing in the swell and rocking, and the water was slapping into the beach club. Quick action by emergency personnel resulted in the vessel being hauled to nearby Port Angeles for repairs. No injuries were fortunately reported. Did you know that the Domani was one of the most well-liked charter boats in the Burgess fleet before being acquired in 2021? She was launched in 2004 and is among the Benetti Vision series. Her interior was designed by Zeretti, while Stefano Regini developed the exterior. Domani has rich and exquisite furnishings and wonderful amenities, including a sky lounge, a private patio outside the master suite, a jacuzzi, and a sizable beach club. As such, she has space for 12 guests. The yacht was complete in 2004 with subsequent renovations in 2014, 2017, and 2019. You can probably guess that the repairs after the recent floods were expensive, given that its asking price was about $8.5 million. You might think that Domani was a devastating disaster, but what about number 3 on our list? Devastating yacht disaster number 3, Eleonora E. The 49-meter Eleonora E sank in June of 2022 after being struck by an offshore supply ship while anchored in Port Tarraco in Tarragona in Spain. Shots from the scene appear to show the offshore supply ship striking the Eleonora E directly on its starboard side after experiencing technical issues. Do you remember some of these shots shown at news broadcast on television? Before being recovered from the ocean and transported somewhere for repairs after a 3-week salvage operation, Eleanora E stayed in the port for several months. Luckily, no casualties were reported. The yacht was finally refloated after spending many weeks in the harbor. The operation took 3 weeks and involved more than 30 people. Come and let's dive into some interesting facts of the Eleanora E. Launched in March of 2000, Eleanora E was designed by Nathaniel Green Herreshoff and created at the Dutch shipyard Van der Graaf. She has successfully competed in several classic sailing competitions and hosted some famous people on board while engaging in charter activities. She was arguably one of the most famous and best-known racing schooners in the world. What do you think about the Eleanora disaster? People usually think that the Eleanora E disaster was terrible, but what about number 2 on our list? Devastating yacht disaster number 2, Yacht 007. This 49-meter-long yacht named 007 hit some rocks on the Greek island of Kithnos, part of the Cyclades island chain, early on September 3rd of 2022. Can you remember this yacht disaster? This devastating occurrence happened in Kolona Bay, which is home to one of Greece's most stunning beaches. It's the favorite travel location for a lot of sea tourists. 007 listed sharply on her port side around 15 meters from the beach, and as soon as she started to make water. Within 24 hours, pollution control measures were implemented, so this means that not too much oil leaked into the sea. What do you think about the yacht disasters where a lot of oil leaks into the sea? Terrible, right? As of December 2022, the yacht was still in the same location, raising concerns from nearby residences. Come and let's discover some of the fun facts about the Yacht 007. The originally 32-meter-long build Yacht 007 was delivered by the Bodrum, Turkey-based shipyard Aegean Yacht in 2006. She is estimated to be worth $35 million. 007 is often offered for the charter at prices starting at $280,000 per week, not including expenses like fuel and supplies. Do you think you'd ever be able to pay that in your lifetime for this amount of money for chartering a yacht? Now, let's finish our list with another yacht disaster in recent years. Which one do you think it is? Well, I can tell you that the devastating yacht disaster number 1 was the Idol. While this accident might not be as destructive as the sinking of the RMS Titanic in 1912, the 58.9-meter motor yacht Idol collided with the Autostrada Azzurra Bridge in a less dramatic fashion in Pisa in Italy. Witnesses says that the yacht attempted to navigate past the bridge during high tide, which lowered the elevation. Usually, the bridge has an elevation of 11.8 meters above sea level during low tide. Luckily, the superyacht was only slightly damaged. Come, let's discover more about the Idol. Originally, Idol was launched in 2007 by the Australian shipbuilding company Austal under the name Outback. She cruises under the Malta flag and can carry up to 28 guests with 13 crew members. Her pared-back profile comes from the drawing boards of Sam Sorgiovanni. And that will be it for today's video. What's your opinion on the top 5 devastating yacht disasters in recent years? Would you love to see a video about the most devastating yacht disasters of all time? Let us know down in the comment section below. We hope you've enjoyed this video and would love to hear from you. Support us by giving a big thumbs up and subscribing so that we can welcome you aboard for more exciting content. On your screen, select one of these videos and we're looking forward to seeing you in the next one.